Dusting the Phone by Jackie Kay. Jackie Kay's Dusting the Phone explores the intense emotions of a speaker anxiously waiting for a phone call from her lover. Written as a first-person monologue, the poem draws the reader directly into her thoughts, revealing how uncertain or lopsided love can lead to obsession, anxiety, and emotional dependence. Its short, fragmented structure reflects her racing mind, and as the poem progresses, her thoughts become increasingly desperate and uncontrolled. At the start, the speaker establishes a negative tone by admitting she spends her time imagining the worst that could happen. She recognizes that being in love should make her think positively, but her anxiety prevents this. This introduces the theme of obsession, as her thoughts in the rest of the poem return constantly to the phone and the absence of a call. By focusing entirely on this one issue, Kay demonstrates how completely it controls her thinking. As the poem continues, her anxiety intensifies. She imagines the phone ringing, but immediately links it to disaster and sirens, suggesting panic and fear. At the same time, she considers that the phone might not ring at all, and this too feels disastrous. In both cases, she expects something terrible, illustrating how anxiety makes every possibility seem threatening. The speaker reflects on the future of the relationship itself, but the images are uncertain and ambiguous. She uses metaphors such as a long-gloved hand and an empty cup, which suggest both possibility and emptiness. She lists outcomes like a marriage and a full house, but these may not be hopeful. The idea of marriage could imply that her lover is already married, linking to the earlier idea that nobody knows about their relationship. This suggests a secret, hidden love. The reference to 1 night per week in a stranger's white sheets highlights the instability of their situation. The word stranger suggests distance and unfamiliarity, implying she recognizes that she does not truly know her lover. Such an interpretation is further supported by the lover instructing the speaker to forget tomorrow and not to mention love, implying that he or she is less committed to the relationship. Still, the speaker cannot follow this advice. Her actions become exaggerated and humorous, such as assaulting the postman in hopes of a letter. This creates a self-mocking tone, as she realizes how irrational she is, while also revealing her emotional intensity. Such obsessions reinforce as she repeatedly revisits memories, going over and over past moments instead of moving forward. This develops into physical actions. She waits by the phone, polishing it and preparing as if her lover might arrive. The phrase silver service suggests she treats the phone like a guest or even a substitute for her lover. Promising to give extra in return for a call confirms her emotional dependence and desperation. The speaker's frustration grows, and with it a degree of irrationality. She becomes angry at the phone, blaming it for hoaxes and boring people. Kay's personification of the phone suggests she feels the phone has control over her. Her loneliness is emphasized as she lies in bed, hearing her lover's voice only in her imagination, conveying yet more emotional isolation. At the poem's conclusion, the speaker admits how she feels trapped and unable to move on. Her desire so dominates her completely that she describes the situation as awful. Absurdly, she tries to threaten the phone, telling it to ring or else, but immediately questions what she could do, indicating her loss of control and powerlessness. The poem ends with the single line, "I don't know what," reflecting her confusion and helplessness, as she has no idea what will happen or how to fix the situation. Consequently, there is no resolution, leaving both speaker and reader uncertain about the future. Overall, Kay uses the poem's structure and language to track the speaker's emotional decline. What begins as worry develops into anxiety, desperation, and helplessness, illustrating how uncertain and unbalanced love can become all-consuming. The speaker's obsessive love has clear parallels with the passion expressed for a beloved in Elizabeth Barrett Browning's Sonnet 29, I Think of Thee, although in this case the speaker in the sonnet is confident of her love being returned fully and just as passionately. The difficulties and trials of love are also a feature of Cousin Kate by Christina Rossetti, which explores the story of a doomed love.